Alright, for this test we're going to try this 30-30 load. This is actually what they call Thor's hammer. It's a 150 grain NOE mold. It's pretty much like a semi-wad cutter all the way at the end, except for it's kind of rounded on the very tip. Thinking these might give us a pretty good expansion, but you know how we do my little expansion test. Before I go loading up a bunch of them, I want to make sure that they're accurate, which these are pretty accurate. I've done accuracy shooting on them. That group pretty good, you know, about 1-2 inches at 75 yards, just shooting off hand. I mean, you know, if I was shooting off a bench, you would naturally shoot better, but just shooting off hand, leaning up against porch rail, into my media. Anyways, like I said, we got, you know, 1-2 inch groups at 100 yards, definitely deer capable. This load is actually 22 grains of IMR 4198. I really love that powder for cast loads. About finished up with some testing on it, and then I'm gonna move over to doing some loads in H4895 just to see, you know, comparison. I like to do a bunch of different ones to see what's available in my area. But now we're gonna go see if we can't catch one of these bad boys. This is the 150 grain NOE. I guess it almost looks like a wad cutter with just a rounded tip on it, but we'll see. See if we can catch one. Let's just see if we caught us a bullet. Destroyed the first one as usual. Second one, we got a little piece of lead in there, and I'm thinking we probably lost this bullet because we went here. Looks like we grazed the outside edge of this. We've got a bunch of little pieces in here. We've got a bunch of little pieces in here. And judging from the angle, if we did catch it, it will be in the ground over here. But I'm thinking we lost this one. We're going to have to resample. Yeah, let's go see if we recovered anything out of this one. And there's our slug sitting right here on top of the grass. And actually, I want to go back and look and see how the camera did. Evidently it went through and hit this one with enough force to knock it over. Gas check stayed on. Yeah, it's pretty lethal little bullet. We'll weigh her up and see how she did.